Ho, ho, ho! It's Merry Flicking Christmas. It's December, Christmas is a few weeks away, and I wanted to start this video out by first saying the rest of this video is actually about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks old. It's where I go to sell some movies. It doesn't matter. I'm making some pizza from 2 days ago. Let me put this in the microwave to talk to you guys. There we go. Barbecue chicken pizza. It's delicious. You can't live without it, and well, I guess you can live with it, which is what I'm doing with 2-day-old pizza. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know the rest of the video is a few weeks old. I don't know. I just felt like I needed an introduction to this video wearing a Christmas hat. A lot of new random updates. Over on the Flickinger channel, I put up my reaction to the brand new Avengers in-game trailer. And by the way, I put this thing together finally. I will do a video talking about that one-up arcade machine. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm just wearing a Santa hat, eating barbecue chicken pizza. I hate the sound of that beep. It feels like I'm about to have an aneurysm, and it feels like a nail dragging across my brain. Blah. A delicious barbecue chicken pizza just for me. But oh, by the way, look at my Christmas tree. Look at that magical and mystical thing right there. That is me in 3rd grade. No, that's 1st grade. Look at me. Look at that haircut. That is a haircut only a mother could love. Oh, and by the way, I did open up all of your fan mail that I've been accumulating for like the last year. The video unedited is very long, so I'm trying to condense it down because it's not all that entertaining. A lot of it's just me struggling to rip off tape off boxes, and maybe it is entertaining, huh? I don't know. But either way, guys, enjoy the forgotten lost flick trip video from 2 or 3 weeks ago before Thanksgiving time. So check it out, and yeah. I'm gonna go eat this pizza now. Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to a new adventure, a new flick trip as I like to call these things. And I'm outside of a place called The Exchange, and this is a place where you can go to buy used movies, sell used movies. But when you go to sell your old movies, essentially this is what happens. You walk in there, they take your movies, they slap you in the head, they keep your movies, and they tell you to get out. This place almost pays nothing, and you know, I guess physical media, optical discs, those things that we love to put on our shelves and watch once a year to make ourselves feel better about who we are and what we're doing in life, their resale value just isn't that high. So here's what I'm taking into the Exchange. Alright, so here's what I'm taking into the Exchange, and by the way, this is like the second style video I've made selling some old movies that I don't want or upgraded to 4K with. The other video is on my Patreon, so link to that's down below. But alright, so the first movie I'm selling is Life is Like a Box of Chocolates. Sometimes you sell your used Blu-ray movies, but you just never know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump, one of my favorite films of all time. Lieutenant Dan is like my hero. Don't ask questions. He's just so inspirational. But I have this on 4K. By the way, the 4K of this, it doesn't look very good. But I'd rather have the 4K than the Blu-ray. But I don't recommend buying the 4K. Some of the skin textures look a little waxy. My name is Maximus Flickpick, father to a dead son, husband to a dead wife, and I will sell this movie in this lifetime or the next. I have the 4K of Gladiator. The 4K looks really good. Don't need the Blu-ray. And but this is also one of my favorite films of all time. And I can't wait for the sequel, Gladiator. Like, I never thought we'd get that. I'm getting it. I hope it's good. Please don't be a piece of shit. The Lion King on Blu-ray. Now, I have another version of the Blu-ray, which is brand new, still in the plastic. And I don't like this edition of The Lion King. I don't recommend buying this, because what they did is they added a really shitty child song. Like, they just tacked it in there. It's called The Morning Report. And it's early on in the movie, and it's just awful. Like, it wasn't in the original release of the movie. They just put it in there to add more stupid kid songs, and it's so out of place. And I think the new version undoes that. So I can't watch this movie with that really terrible song in there. So, The next one is Halloween. This is the old Blu-ray release. I have the new 4K version. If I'm gonna watch Michael Myers kill someone, I'm gonna watch it in 4K, not 1080p. I like to see my death in the highest resolution I can possibly get. That's my motto. I hate this Blu-ray release. That's a lie. That's actually not true. I actually really enjoy this Blu-ray release. I've watched it many, many times over the years, but this came out on 4K recently, and Hook is one of my favorite films of all time, so I upgraded to 4K. And the 4K has some really cool, like, bonus scenes that have never been released anywhere else. Most of them are just extensions of scenes you've already seen in the movie, but some good stuff. Recommend it. The 4K looks pretty good, and when I go to Neverland, I will become Rufio one day. One day I'm gonna get there. I don't know how, but I think a little like pixie fairy's gonna come through my window, sprinkle a little dust on me, and I'm gonna fly away with her. That's my dream, that's my fantasy. I hope it happens, and I just wanna fight a pirate one day. So, yeah. Alright, the night before, I bought this last Black Friday. I haven't watched it. It's still in the plastic. I don't wanna watch it. I've come to that conclusion many, many times. It looks disposable. I'd rather go watch Jingle All the Way. Then I have Saving Private Ryan on Blu-ray, another one of my favorite movies, but I upgraded to 4K because when it comes to like the big epic movies, I need 4K. Like that's the way I need to watch them. So getting rid of this one. And last but certainly not least, I've had this for a long time. The guy pulled up beside, he's just staring at me. Oh God, don't look me in the eyes, sir. Thank you. Okay. You have a good day at Jimmy John's. So yeah, I have the digibook of The Matrix. I've had this for a long time. I probably bought this on a flick trip 5 years ago. I don't remember, but I actually have the first Matrix on 4K now, and it looks beautiful. It's amazing to look at. So I don't really need the old version of them. Essentially, what I'm doing is this is my life. What I do is I buy movies that I like, then I watch them. And then a few years later, I just rebuy the same shit over and over and over again. I just keep buying the same movies. I don't buy new movies, I just buy the same 25 movies over and over every time they upgrade in resolution. So in about 2 or 3 more years, I'll upgrade to 8K and I'll buy all these again and I'll make another video. So with that said, let's go in. All right, so I just came out of the exchange, and you know what? I don't know if it's either if I had a guy who was like not trying to rip me off today, or last time, because I remember last time I came here, I took like twice as many movies, and they offered me like $12 or something. This time, they gave me, I think $27 cash, or I think it was going to be like $45 in trade-in credit, and there's stuff in there that I kind of want, but the thing is, like, all the movies that they sell in there, they're overpriced in my opinion. Not all of them. They have like a whole bunch of $5 Blu-rays. I needed a delicious chicken sandwich from a place I love, and the thing I love most about this place is whenever you say thank you, they don't say you're welcome. No. They say my pleasure. I like that.
Thank you for choosing Chick-fil-A today. My name is Nancy, and how may I serve you?
Hi, can I do the spicy chicken deluxe?
The meal?
Yes, please.
And for your beverage, what can I get for you?
And can I do a Diet Dr. Pepper?
Absolutely. And how else can I serve you today?
That's it. Thank you.
All right, $7.81. It'd be a pleasure to serve you at the window.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Have you guys ever really just looked at a bird? It's kind of scary. Like, look at this thing. This thing could pick my eyes out. I want to feed birds French fries. Do birds eat French fries? If I was a bird, I'd eat French fries. Yes.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
I'm actually editing this video as I record this video. It's a bit complicated, and I wanted to be honest with you. The reason I'm actually wearing the Santa hat is because I woke up really late today, and my hair's sticking out like that, and I didn't want to frighten you, and plus it's the one time of year where I can wear a Santa hat and people don't think I'm utterly insane. A few things before I go. Big thanks to a few Patreon supporters. Devin McBride, who's been a long-time Patreon supporter. I wanted to give a shout out to him. I asked him if he had a channel name or something I could promote for him. He never gets back to me, but big thanks to Devin either way. Another shout out I wanted to give was to Pooj Reviews, who's also an awesome Patreon supporter. He's a new YouTuber. He talks about movies, animation, TV shows. He's making some really good videos for just starting out, way better than some of my original YouTube videos.
I mean, going into this movie, I had high hopes. And I'm telling you, I mean, I was watching the movie, it slowly, it was kind of building up. You know, you had your first action scene, it was like, okay, that was cool. And then you had the few action scenes right in the middle of the movie that were just really cool. Damn it, I got an itch.
So yeah, definitely check out Pooja Reviews. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Show him some support. He's a new guy here on YouTube. As always, guys, leave your thoughts, your opinions. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're doing. I like to hear from you. It's like, it motivates me to read your comments. It really does. As always, guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. That way I can see you next time. I'm not going to edit that out.